Trump warns Jewish donor. MAGA is starting to hate Israel. Not enough. Not hard enough. Okay. A small but vocal contingent of his MAGA base, including younger Republicans and far-right podcasts, have grown skeptical of Washington's relationship with Israel. My people are starting to hate Israel. Trump recently warned a prominent Jewish donor. Yeah, no shit, dude. Rogan has gone full woke.
And then they're kicking students out that like write articles they don't like.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I mean, I talked about this before when he first covered this.
Isn't a university supposed to be a place where someone's allowed to express themselves and have
non-violently?
Yeah.
This is the average American's perspective, though. Even the average American who doesn't necessarily give a shit about like what Israel is doing all that much, sees like the death and destruction, thinks, this is not great. But then more consequentially, more significantly, Americans fucking hate censorship and cancel culture. And then all of a sudden, the position of defending Israel revolves around an endless amount of cancel culture and an endless amount of violations of the First Amendment, like actual real violations of the First Amendment, not simply saying, oh, you made me feel bad and now I'm going to yell at you, but actually prosecution from the government. Americans see that and they go, okay, well, this is extra ridiculous.
So they're writing something down and they're not calling for violence and they're getting challenged. That's supposed to be how it happens. You get challenged, smarter people have better arguments, or your argument stands.
Right, discourse.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a place for discourse.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you're deporting people because you don't like who they're criticizing? Like, that gets kind of shifty.
Yeah. Podcasters, especially, are not beholden to the administration to the same degree as like a Charlie Kirk is, okay? And for that reason, they will basically pull out. They're like rats. They will pull out when they see things that they think are unconscionable. The free world has a moral responsibility to Palestinians in distress. Flood Gaza with food, says Richie Torres. Wow. He got woke, dude. They cheer for genocide and starve our people, but once the damage is done and the impact is irreversible, they divorce themselves from the depravity and act like they had the moral position all along. That's crazy, because that's crazy to me, because I feel like Richie Torres was, I'm blocked by him, by the way. I feel like he's been the #1 attack dog for Israel in Congress. What's going on, dude? What an attitude shift here. What a fucking attitude. What changed, Richie? Bitchy Torres? Oh, you got scared you're going to get primaried? Is that what happened? And you still, I hope you do. But yeah, this is why, by the way, this is part of the reason why I said it's not just about AIPAC dollars, okay? It's not just about the money that these politicians get from AIPAC or other Israel advocacy groups, okay? Do you understand? It's also, more importantly, a direct consequence of America's foreign policy needs and how much they can support that without increasing public scrutiny. That's why public pressure matters. Because when it becomes unavoidable, public pressure becomes unavoidable on this issue, and you are known for being the champion of this issue, the champion of starving children in Gaza, okay? All of a sudden, you're out there alone, and no amount of AIPAC dollars will save you. Richie and many others are there, okay? They are recognizing the attitude shift. They're recognizing how much the public is grossed out by Israel and Israel's actions, and defending Israel can put you underwater, especially in the Democratic Party, okay? That's it. That's where we're at. So if they want to, actually, like I said, since they have sidestepped every bridge and every exit, every opportunity that they had to say the right thing, to change their trajectory, to change their attitude on this issue, okay? Right now, if you're coming out and being like, oh no, how could this have happened? Oh no, all this shit. If you're saying that right now, that's not enough. You have to literally go out on a limb and be a radical politician. You have to go out on a limb and say, this is a genocide, this is unacceptable, okay? To make up for lost time. You have to start outflanking centrist Democrats, okay?